Right. We can start properly and actually figure out what the hell we're doing. I like to have everything prepared. You know, I'm like anally retentive like that. But, audio levels. Is it a little on the loud side? I could probably do with nudging this down, couldn't I? Slightly loud, yeah. I'm trying to see if I can do it with screw it, let's just do it in settings. Right. Audio. Right, master. Let's nudge this down to... How's that? Let's nudge down music on its own. We want voice right up there. That sounds good. Always expect the unexpected. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Right. We're just going to dive in, aren't we? Story. Use this mode if you enjoy story more than combat. In story mode, enemies have less health and do less damage. Normal. This is recommended mode for your first play session. Normal, enemies have standard health. This mode, players are looking for an extra challenge. Supernova is the hardest difficulty. Can only be selected at the start of the game and is recommended for advanced players. Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce the difficulty by below Supernova, you cannot re-enable it. Enemies have more health. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Basically turns it into a survival game. Play Supernova. No, I'm going to do normal, because we at least want to see a chunk of the game and not die within the first 10 minutes. Though it is an RPG, so we're going to spend half an hour on the customization screen, aren't we? Subtitles, yes. Show bark Excuse me? If disabled, subtitles will only show the words spoken outside a conversation. Oh, I guess it's like barking as in like stores and like random NPCs. I thought we were going to have a dog companion. We can actually talk to the dog. Yes. No, we want subtitles on for the cinematic as well, yeah. All subbies, please. Yeah, exactly. Enrays are an exotic effect discovered in the early 20th century.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short
Voice
years
okay?
will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
I think they have like some alternate history. Music's a tad loud. Music needs to come down a bit more. Okay. Breach. Hope security corridor. Unidentified ship. So yeah, I think it's like kind of alternate history, kind of like how Fallout was, you know, what if, you know, someone had dropped all the bombs. This is if, like, there was a certain president didn't get assassinated. Meant that corporations gained more power, so when we eventually get to the stars, the corporate entities have more of a dominant position, hence why everything's taken over. Phineas Vernon Wells, status fugitive.
Hundreds of thousands.
You're still alive, are you, Hokey?
To drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Yes, and the music is definitely drowning out the voice, isn't it? We're going to have to nudge down the music a bit. Right. Oh, now we're selecting... Okay. Guy looks like Jim Carrey as Mr. Scrooge. Okay, right. We've got to decide, are we going punchy, shooty, or talky? It's an RPG. It's a Fallout you know, it's an Obsidian RPG. What's going to be best? Music was drowning it a little, I would say. Scratchy. I mean, I tend to go hit things, but it might be more entertaining to be like a little bit more charming. Persuasion, lying, intimidate, hack, science, and inspiration. Temperate, two-handed melee, lie, sneak, medical, engineering, and determination. Low intelligent, tons of strength. You want me to be just a giant ass brute? I mean, how low can we go?
Easily brainwashed. Glad I found you before the board did.
Okay, you can either be below average or average, good, high, very high.
You've got a once-in-a-generation mind.
Okay, right. So we can't go short. Thick as two short planks. Make yourself a thief. Strong, smart, crappy personality. I mean, I'm either going to go high charisma or high strength. It's going to be one of those extremes. 80 kilos carry capacity, 0 melee, 10, 20,
this one seems
30.
promisingly resistant to physical torture.
Points remaining 3. If we go high strength, not super high, we have a little bit of charm. And probably high perception. Oh no, perception's going to be determine guns. Wonder if he will murmur on spell checks with very low int. Melee weapon attack, ranged attack. Okay, so we want at least a point in that. Temperate. Health regeneration. Okay, this is like resilience, I would say, as well. We go good on this, and so should we just forego the mind? Two-handed melee, lie, sneak, medical, engineering, determined, hacking, science, inspiration, handguns, one-handed melee. Should we do one more in temperate? So we're kind of building a fighter type build, aren't we? Steam's waiting for me with 3 weeks worth of updates. Jeez. You usually prefer warrior-like class, strong, charismatic, overly stupid. Pretty much like Merce. Well, certainly not the strong, but definitely the stupid bit. I'm kind of happy with that. Sure. Oh, and now we can put specific points in stuff. Okay, of like the mental ones, what are we severely lacking that we could put a couple of extra points in, just in case? Oh, here we go. There's a whole tree behind each one. Melee weapon skill, one-handed increases critical hit. Novice unlock power and sweep attacks. Competent unlock TTD location hit. Oh, is this the temporal time thing? This is their equivalent of VATS, isn't it? I think TTD is like their equivalent of VATS. We'd basically get some slowdown. Handgun crits, long guns, heavy weapons. Dodging. Dodge skill increase the distance traveled when dodging, reduces the duration of harmful status effects. We're not going to be blocking. Who are we kidding? Persuasion. Lockpicking, probably, isn't it? There's always, I mean, we're always going to be picking locks, aren't we? Inspiration skill increases the damage inflicted by your companions. I mean, kind of the build we're going. We're not really going to rely heavily on the companions. I mean, they might be shooting. They're covering us. We're going to charge in there and smack people in the face, aren't we? Determination. Determination skill increases maximum health of your companions. Oh, thank you for the follow there. Wall work, Danielle. Am I saying that? Presumably. Anyway, thank you so much for the follow there. Hopefully you enjoy your stay with us. Reduces armor parts and weapon parts needed to repair equipment. Ah, are we going to have, like, weapon degradation in that? Increases heal amount provided from items. I'm honestly thinking lockpick. Oh, I can't individually click it? We've got 2 points to spend. Do I have to spend it in stealth? So many build possibilities with this perk system, yes. I mean, it was kind of what I was expecting. You basically can create your ideal character. I guess we have to pump it into stealth. Yeah, because it's highlighting... I'm not really bothered about sneaking. I just want the lockpicking. Maybe we don't do that then? Just yet more melee. Fine. We will... I mean, we're pretty handy here. Let's go 1 for stealth.
You certainly know your way around a mag pick.
Wow, that plus 10? Okay, so we're going to have to put it in melee then, aren't we? I was expecting, like, a couple of points, maybe. But if this is going to be our thing...
A pugilist! How exciting!
Yeah. I guess it's going to be that. Unless we can, like, individually tweak some stuff. Sneak attack. Attack unaware enemies. See, I'm not even getting the novice opening containers. Damn it. Okay. Well, let's just roll with it, shall we? Aptitude. No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounds like a nice entry-level career with a person of your skills, expanding humanity's reach. We get +1 to determination. Not bothered about that. Halcyon Colony needs good people, but it will settle for ones that can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you made concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. So, drink effects. So, maybe drinks give us buffs in this? Bureaucrat? Block? No. Persuasion? No. Shock damage? Okay. Engineering? Dodge? N-ray, food effect duration. Presumably food will heal us, maybe? Corrosion damage received. Inspiration. Medical. Plasma. Science. One-handed melee. There was a dodge in here, wasn't there? Engineering, maybe... Certainly not the block. Maybe the persuasion? Where was it? Cashier, subgrade, non-supervisory. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the ka-chunk of a bit of cartridge getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. And make more than empty words. Their promise and a standard you intend to carry to the frontier. Or do we just... The hierarchy of the modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy chef's aide is one of the middling distinction, but you are honored to pour your heart into the ritual of emptying the grease pans and back-breaking labor of gravy restoration. You're holding out for that advancement to poultry inspection, which is due any year now. So many options, I know. Science. You cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes in them. Why, maybe you didn't get in this business to mop up leavings of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even if you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colourful nightmares. Okay. Maybe just giving ourselves a small boost to healing? Food additive test. I've got a feeling food is kind of like the gourmet thing in Witcher, maybe. Food actually heals us a little bit longer, or it's food and drink seem to be a thing. Where was the drink mixer? Beverage service. Drink effects by 3%. I'm going to go food effects. I don't know why.
Ah, I see. A gourmand by trade.
Can I select more than one? No, it's just the one.
Know
Yeah.
how to spice up a
Yeah.
tuna
Okay.
ration.
Is there more or less like Fallout customization? Yeah, it's going to be very Fallout. Okay, guy or girl? I'm feeling like we go female on this one. Ooh, okay. We've got 15 heads to try. Is there a random button? Let's X randomize. Are you sure appearance you have made will be lost? Yes, that's fine. Whoa, 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 what was that? Okay, I'm guessing there's an age slider there by all the creases. Maybe? No? Where's the age slider? I just want to nudge it down a little, maybe. I'm not seeing, like, features, maybe? Ah, here we go, age. I guess it's dirt as well. Scars. Everyone loves a cool scar, don't they? Let's lose the weird hairdo. Okay, well. Are we sure that's female? Did we change? I guess we changed. Yeah, we went to male. That's no wonder I was going, what the hell? That was not an old lady, apparently. I mean, it kind of works for the female. Let's go with... Well, I like the like turquoise. Can we rotate? Yeah, we can. Yeah, the scar over the eye, it has to be, doesn't it? I mean, can we, like... Just to make the skin tone stand out a bit? I don't want, like, really pasty. But I want to be able to... That's a bit better. We can actually see her under the mop of hair now. Haven't played Fallout, was thinking trying Fallout 3, though this game has nice new graphics. It does. Can we change brow... eye size? Yeah, let's go big eyes. There you go. What do we reckon? We can live with this, can't we? Sure. We did a bit of tweaking. There we go. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We're just reviewing what we've got. Yep, go on then. Can I, like... No, I don't want to skip.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
I wanted to nudge down the music and see if we could get the VO up any.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
So he broke into a prison ship or a colony ship just to steal one person. So what characteristics did you go with? I went strength, a little bit of charm, no intelligence. Well, average intelligence.
Shit.
I guess I could have pushed to, like, below average on the intelligence to... But yeah, we're definitely more melee focused. We're probably not going to be shooting much. We're going to be getting up in people's faces and hitting them with something large and heavy, hopefully.
Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space.
We're going to be hitting things, Noob. That's what we're going to be doing. Just focus on me running up to things and smacking them in the face.
Have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all.
And now we're getting sealed in the cryotube?
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
That kudo punch has made you a thug, John. It's all about the thug life. Well, I'll see if in a pause menu we can actually see our stats again. We'll actually be able to show you, Noob. Because hopefully I can also tweak the audio a little. Because I would say it sounded like the music was drowning out the VO a bit.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
Is it going to be Mal Reynolds?
A simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon.
What? No,
as you
Pip-Boy.
Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I just kind of feel like we're getting thrown into the action pretty quickly, which I can appreciate. Just kick it open.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that
I think
him?
we landed on Hawthorne.
That
Yep.
idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Right, can we get anything off his crumpled
Hawthorne won't
body?
mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
Okay,
Not
right.
sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head.
Right, let's see if I can just nudge this somewhat. So we bring down the music a little and bring up that. Graphics do look good, yeah. So voice is maxed out, menu. Let's bring menu down as well. Let's bring effects down a touch.
Shame about the whole squash.
That's clearer to me.
Nasty way to go.
Right, spacebar to jump. Yep. Whee! Okay, lower gravity. Yep. All the usual controls. Is it a toggle? Yeah, it's a toggle. Smack the I'm already been shifting. That's a point. Yeah, we could probably do with boosting the field of view a bit. UI, gameplay. There we go. It's still pretty narrow, isn't it? Let's try that. Adrenaline. Is there it? Nobody's got a weapon yet? Seriously? Give me a club. You know, just a large stick to hit things with. Okay. That's something I can pick up? Nope. I feel like I should be able to pick this up. Let's have a look. Main menu. Doesn't look like it. What do we reckon? C for character? I? Inventory? There we go. Right, character. So yeah, high strength, high temperament, which I think is going to be, because the health regen I think is a bit more like our physique, stamina to an extent. Average, a bit of charm, and a bit of dex. Okay.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay. That was just the side effects. Okay. Ow. F, low health. Use emergency medical inhaler. Okay, good. All right, anything about? I'm desperately looking for if there's anything to pick up. Oh, hello.
Hey, you. Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
There appears to be equal to that night in a fantasy setting. Medical 5, sit still, I'll patch you up. What happened to you? Spaces what?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely
Faulty
scraped by
equipment.
with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
We can try patching it up. We have pretty low medical, though. Oh, you're making Final Fantasy comparisons again.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What's this about
Gibbering,
marauders?
flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
I like
Some
guns.
hole had grounded their
Well, I like
spacecraft
large,
out in the
heavy
open.
objects as well.
That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Explosives. Persuasion, intimidate. We have very low of these. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get any of this. All of these are going to fail. Somebody grounded their ship illegally. I'll hunt them down. Sure.
You'd better take my gun then. Careful.
Okay, apparently
It's worth
we
more to the company
we
than I
needed
have.
very little to persuade
Here,
him.
You can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by
Edgewater's the one we all saw in the trailer, isn't it? Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Right, well, we shoot the things to make them go boom. Right, anything in here we can grab. Also, he said he gave us a saber as well. Can I... Well, let's just aim down sights. Weapon management! You can have 4 weapons equipped at a time by dragging them up to the slots on the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons and compare them, flag them or as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with an engineering skill can repair weapons on this screen as well. Face drawing style and the animation are carbon copies of Fallout. Take care of your T&L weapons and they'll take care of your enemies. Right. Light ammo, heavy ammo. Well, obviously it's pistol, but we got 102 rounds. That's not bad. How's our armor? Armor management. Drag armor or helmet items into your equipment slots. So just our hibernation suits, what we're wearing. Okay. Okay, well, we are definitely going to be doing a lot of that. Anything? Anything? Nothing? Hello. I thought there had to be. Oh, hello. And then we just kill the NPC? Yes? No?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
I'm gonna kill the lizard if I can. Damn it, I'm not allowed to kill the lizard. Okay, we're getting weird. Tactical time dilation. See, I told you this is the VATS-like thing. Saber-only challenge, yeah. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a very limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TDT very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. TDD refreshes slowly over time. Q for this. Okay. Right. This is ready for our marauder attack, is it? Oh, we like the saber, don't we? We turned him into chunks. 3 controls for attacks and blocks. Okay, so we can block stuff. Double jump. Oh, okay. You're heading off, are you, noob? Getting tired. I slept 8 hours, but even that calms my body down. Gun does nothing. I mean, it's a tiny little pistol. I mean, it is also because we pumped our points into melee. We've got very little in the way of points in Dex, which is going to determine, like, weapon skills. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks and shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. This is why I was trying to improve lockpicking. We have 5, it will take 3, or it requires 5 and we have 3. Uses 3 of the 5 we have, I think. Telescoping staff. Okay. Skill 2-handed melee. Damage 51. Special effect knockdown. And a new weapon. Well, let's check it out, shall we? Also, I presume... Yeah, mouse will do this. It's a bit slow, but it sounds big and meaty. Some light ammo. What about the other body up here? No, we just eviscerated it. Okay, looks like 2 of them. Right. He had a buddy, didn't he? Right.
Something there?
Yep, I think we found our weapon. Oh, shit!
Take on that! Thanks, please.
Right, okay. Enemy kills. It's taken a tiny fraction of our health off. And we've got the little bit of health regen, haven't we, from the temperance boost? Ooh, I think hiding this way. I feel like, yeah, we could have done, like, sneaky get past them. But, of course, we're just going to beat everybody to death with a large club. Now, we came south. There was another path up here, wasn't there? Also, how's the stream looking? Is it like it tearing up any as I run? Oh no, this was just... Oh, I thought it was going further up the mountain. No, apparently not. Okay. Looks like we're getting railroaded down here. Looks fine, okay. I would imagine it will eventually be able to be modded. I mean, it's on PC. Somebody's going to find a way to mod it. It's basically the new Fallout. It's definitely going to get modded. But considering it doesn't come out until tomorrow, unless some people have got some, like, really advanced time with it. Lieutenant Mercer, Private Kimball. They have names, so I'm guessing they're friendly.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a landing violation, let it go. So I heard, I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave. I've already dealt with a few of these marauders, not impressed. That's us!
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
5 persuasion. Unless the 5 is what we need to hit, because the 1 to lie to the guy in the cave was different, and we've not leveled up or anything. Just need a couple. Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge? I bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. I guess I'll have to give you a 0 on the customer satisfaction survey. Don't worry, you sit tight, I'll handle this. Coward, I'll do it all myself. We'll try persuasion.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I'm going for the guy back here. Where's all the people I can hit?
Waste of company ammo.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Okay. Well, I didn't get to hit anything. I'm disappointed. Was that all the bodies? I feel like it wants to railroad you into shooting things, but I want to hit things. No. Okay. You can fast travel to locations you've unlocked by opening your map and selecting your destination.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Ah, okay, we can... Oh, well, we'll take that.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Welcome aboard Apex Transport, the unreliable.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including
Sawn-off shotgun.
the cargo hold's workbench.
Weapon parts. Anything else? Nope. Engine room?
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
Requires power regulator, so we've got to find that somewhere on the ship, have we?
Please be advised that using the
Vocation
respecification
competence
machine will not make you a better person.
What the hell's this? Character respec... Oh, okay, we can respec the character. Might be throwing weapons later? Possibly? There'll certainly be grenades in that, won't there? Yeah, so it'll cost 500 to respec. Right, well, we went left. Let's try right before we go up to the bridge. In fact, it wants us to go this way. Okay, well, I'm not going to go the way it wants us just yet.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Are you sure we're not on aboard the Serenity? Right, can we get in anything? Oh, booze. Algae lager. Yummy. So that's where we would have come up. Okay. Alright, well, let's take out the lockdown then, shall we?
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please
it's alright, I'm not a lawyer.
Equipment
Oh, not that kind of solicitor.
Vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your
Don't tell me we
immediate
just thump
destruction.
it. What are you going to do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to that way.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jetstream procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing happened. Sounds like Jack from Mass Effect and the chick from Fallout 4. I don't know. I never played Mass Effect. It is on the list that someday I will play it. And when you say the chick from Fallout 4, I've not played Fallout 4, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. So which chick? As in, like, the main character's voice if you went female, or an actual NPC? You realise we're on the ground, right? Is something supposed to happen?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Also, they're putting it through like the voice synthesizer, so it's got a bit of a Portal-esque kind of. Oh, I can't remember the Portal. Shit, what's she called? No, brain has gone. The main character's voice, if you play, is female. Okay. I need to get this ship in the air. Is this Hawthorne ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, he went squidge.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed. Hawthorne's dead, I'm sorry. The captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yes. I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly. Okay, I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced
I just basically need to go and get a battery, put it in the engine room.
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Where am I supposed to find something like that? Engineering. I doubt I find a part like that just in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity.
That's an easy way to snag yourself a ship. Yep.
Employed in the electrical networks of
I'm your
settlements.
captain now.
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yes, Ada, I got it, thanks. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable, I like it. Knock it off with this Captain Hawthorne nonsense.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh, we have new skills to spend. Okay. Well, we know we can get into... tab to view ledger, right. Congratulations, you gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. Aunt Cleo's management training. Skills improvement. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill, melee improves all of your specialized skills in that group, up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills, up to 100. So this is where we were trying to put points into lockpicking. Basically, we need to get it to 50 first on like the broad range of them, and then we can go in and do the individual. So we're on like 26 for a few things. So we'll actually get there fairly quickly, I think. Every skill improvement as it grows, but special unlocks bonus occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise or lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks. And the skills passive bonuses. Sure, right. So we have 10 points to spend. Now it's not doing it by 10, it's doing it one at a time. Okay, but we've got our 20s in that. So we've got door containers requiring one mag pack to unlock are free to open. So I guess the next one along is 25% more bits in containers. Okay, Lion Intimidate's not bad, actually. 16. I thought they were lower than that. We're putting more points into this, aren't we? Forget about the leadership. We're going to solo this for the most part. So at least get dialogue up a bit. Maybe we'll revert that. How high can we get with this? 9 points. We wouldn't be able to get up to 40 for the two-handed either. 40, unlock TTD location hit effect, which is definitely a VATS thing, isn't it? The Unreliable. Where do I return that ship? I mean, I'm pretty sure the warranty's over and done with it. Let's get the persuasion up a bit. I guess we can get Lion Intimidate up to 20 fairly easily. There you go. Right, so we can Lion Intimidate now. And we put our last 5 points in melee, I guess. How do we feel about that? Lockpicking, at least we're up to 20. That's what I was kind of after. We can Lion Intimidate. 20% chance creatures will be terrified and flee for 10 seconds. 50% chance autochemical... no, that's not auto. Automechanicals. I thought autochemicals? Automechanicals will slowly attack other enemies instead of you for 10 seconds. Okay. Let's apply all that then. Sure. Ballistic power regulations. By holding the attack button, you charge up overhead attacks. Ah, right, so we can go for the big swing. You can play Rocket League again. Why, was this just because you were waiting for updates? You can vent your frustration. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you and is hard to avoid. You've unlocked dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, you're automatically debilitated. Okay. We got perks we can spend. Selecting perks. Perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You can add new perk points to spend every 2 levels. Okay. You've grown healthier. Time dilation. Sometimes you're the only person you can trust. You deal increased damage when adventuring alone. Okay, are we going to bring people with us, or are we going to solo this? I feel like we are just going to one-man army, aren't we? Adrena time. You have left permanent pep in your step. Walking speed. Okay. They're not slow, just fast. Sprint speed. Take better care of your weapons and armor than most people. Weapon durability is going to bug me. This could be one we might go for. Companion crits, base armor rating, ammo stocks, carrying capacity, time dilation. Unlock this ability to fast travel when encumbered. XP from companion kills. Vendor prices. Is it going to be solo? It's going to be playing solo, isn't it? Let's lone wolf this shit. Unless we just go more health. Lone wolf. Oh, we have to charge it up? How many points does it require? Oh no, we're just highlighting the bottom. I thought we have to like have 3 points in it or something. No. That's it selected. Sure. Details, reputation. Current status is neutral. It's too early to tell whether this employee is competent or not. Okay, these are the different, like, factions then, I guess. Okay. No, because this is the first day online since moving. Ah! You're all connected up and now you can vent. Okay, I get it. Right. Right,
The
we need...
navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Okay, this is because we can't go off-world. Right, are all the doors sealed
Due to
shut?
catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain
Yeah, so
on
we...
security lockdown.
Right, so we can't do anything else in here until we get a battery. So basically the game allows you, you can perk your character to be a companion build. This is cool, yeah. I mean, it's an Obsidian
this
game.
Wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. Now, our lying is not bad. You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector, sure.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care, carry on. Right. So, where the buildings are, but I'm going to poke around. Let's have a look at the map. You are here. So this is the fast travel site. So I guess we came down from like this bit here, possibly. Yeah, it must have been round about here we came down, and this is all of Edgewater. Though it does look like there's a little settlement right in front of us, hidden over this rise. Oh, I guess it's that down ship, actually. Old wreckage discovered. I mean, are we going to be able to beat up whatever this gorilla-looking thing is? Primal Hunter. Oh, wow, okay. That, even though... Oh, there's two of them. Right, okay. Yeah, let's not... He's got a buddy. Ooh, okay. Yep, let's not... What happens if we lead them into these guys? Right. We do get health regen. Maybe I should shoot them. Oh, we picked up a shotgun, didn't we? Yes. 73, 73, 73. 100, 100. 93. Really? What's the little... Do we think the spanner is indicating damage to it? Condition 195.1, 97, 98. These are all 100%. So yes, this is an indicator of we've taken damage with it. It uses light ammo. Well, let's at least put it in there. Does it have any effects? A knockback, I guess. Okay. And I guess we're going to sell these. Right. How far away can we shoot from? I just want to know if we could lead them into these guys. Because, I mean, I found something I want to explore before we... Where'd they go? Did they disappear completely? Oh, there we go. see if we can... Primal Behemoth. Low damage weapons are ineffective against heavy armor. Yep. Ow. Come on, you're gonna join in. Let's see if these guys are gonna actually... No. No fucks given. No fucks given. Oh, nope. Oh, he's showing me his ass. Well, you guys were useless, weren't you? How are you doing, Valdir? I saw the reload. I didn't see who the name was. Right. Well, I mean, those guys are heavily armored. I feel like I could have run them around and then smacked them. Shall we try? I mean, do we have a save on command? I guess we probably do. Yeah, we can save. We're going to try that again. I'm going to try and beat them to death with a large club. At least one of the little fellas. So I think there's about 3 of them. Come on. Here we come. Oh, ouch. That was a bit close. Come on. Really? You got closer than last time. They really like protecting that. Okay, fine. Should you be watching this? I don't know. I mean, depends. Presumably by that statement that you're planning on getting it yourself. But what style of play are you going for? We've decided to go very much... Let's hit everything in the face. Like so. Where'd you go? Right. You don't know anything about this game. Think Fallout, because it is Obsidian. I mean, being an RPG fan, you should probably appreciate that. But it's Fallout in space, as opposed to on Earth, and, you know, not made by Bethesda. So it's not going to be horrible, hopefully. If there's a pistol build, you do... There's definitely a pistol build. I mean, if we go in... Character... Handguns. So if you go high dex... And probably intelligence? Long guns, perception, handguns. So high dex and high perception, you would probably be able to do a pistol build. We're going strength and temperament. Oh, more bandits. Oh, somebody else is shooting me. Get your ass back here. I like this. Twitch is buffering a lot. Okay, well, I've not dropped frames. It could be because this is quite I'm moving pretty damn quickly. I will try and stop running until there's enemies. Okay, you don't have anything on you. Really? No goodies? Oh, well, the primal. No, nothing. Chunks of meat? No. Ooh, what's in the box? What's in the box? Bit cartridge. I'm guessing bit cartridges, this is going to be our currency. I mean, the boxes almost look like something out of... Stores the amount of bits used for currency in the colonies. Yeah. Kind of looks like something out of Borderlands, doesn't it? No trouble on your end. Okay, then it might be just... You're suffering your end, Valdir, because of reasons. Is the hello to me? Oh, Valdir Silver. You've turned it down to 160. If it hiccups there, you're blaming Twitch. When in doubt, blame Twitch. Right. I'm just seeing if there's anything hidden. There's a ship passing by. I mean, this game quite pretty. Admittedly, I didn't tweak the visual settings any because I didn't get a chance to set up. I was downloading as we were streaming, so this is all buffers for me in theater mode, but not full screen. It's Twitch. Expect broken bits. Yep. That sounds about right.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
No, that's just XP farming. I'm just passing through. My part crashed in the hills back there. How do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder.
You got a pretty mouth.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Kilobit. Do you pay, do they pay you to chat with strangers? Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable. Is that why you've got a pair of armed guards? No, we were considering going full stupid. So we could be right up there with marauders. We're Lieutenant Marauders. We have just average intelligence. I want to know what the Lie 1, Lie 5 is. Is that like we have a very low bar to hit, or 1 is a very difficult?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
You're gonna play the new rock people in style. I figured you would be diving into the expansion stuff. What's it called? Lithoids? I did consider trying to get hold of it and maybe diving back into Stellaris sometime soon. But I'll let you test the waters for me, Valdir, and you can let us know. Who do I talk to about power regulator? I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger. How can I make some money?
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
So you can be kicked out of your own grave, possibly? You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves. Why can't you collect these fees yourself? Let me ask you about something. I can collect money. I can go the full enforcer route.
Still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Oh, I can twist arms. I can twist arms. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Your poor Rimworld colony self-destructed. Mother decided to shoot a raider with a cannon who took cover in front of a nuclear reactor. Wow. Your colony turned into a smouldering crater, did it? I mean, it's one way of killing the raiders, I guess. Just everybody else went up with it. Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There was something else I wanted to ask
Yeah?
you. This town must be in pretty bad shape, if it's keeping you employed. You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Hokey, now you can play Stellaris. Just start with a nuked planet. Well, that occurrence was one of the only times she got downed. Was this the one that just kept patching herself up? She was as resilient as all hell? You're broken nose Stellaris. Oh, okay. Also, I meant to ask you, Valdir, are you looking to take a look at surviving the aftermath? Because that's Paradox, isn't it? They mentioned that at the PDX Con, and I think it's just come into early access. Something like that. But it's essentially the follow-up to Surviving Mars, but, you know, post-apocalyptic. Ripped apart by grenades and didn't give a damn. What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Not keen on the survival strategy. But you'll keep an eye on it, though. Like I said, I think it went into early access this week. I did see a couple of people streaming it today, just before the stream. This time must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Oh, you've been and seen Joker. Is it worth a visit?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps.
You don't regret your last pennies on that movie, okay.
You're wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Who do I talk to about
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed.
Stranger in a strange
He's up
land.
in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
We went through all his dialogue choices now, didn't we? Let's leave. And then beat him to death. No. Quest tracker displays objectives for the active quest. So I'm guessing it's the... There's 2 other dots there. Okay. It's the first movie you can say with confidence you'd like to go again. Ah! Right. Anything in the boxes? No. Okay. Let us in! Welcome to Edgewater. Massive passenger ships can take up to a decade to complete a trip to the colonies. Light messenger drones can make the journey something else. Halcyon is part of the Halcyon Cluster, so named because Halcyon is the brightest star in the cluster when viewed from Earth. You can get temporary bonuses to skills. Okay. 600 XP. I mean, when's our next XP boost? And next level up? Under journals? I guess it's that. So we just got 600 odd. I would say it's at like 2,000 maybe then. 1,000 for the first one, 2,000 for the next. Double, 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 kind of. Observing the audience for the last 30 minutes was insane. Was everybody just like in shock and awe? We haven't botched any missions. Nothing completed. Small grave matter. Okay. Watching the origin of the villain and 2/3 of the audience were cheering him on. Okay. Should I put this away? I can't. Okay, we're always going to walk around with a giant club or a gun. Let's talk to some people.
I've been feeling pretty low
Carry
these
on.
days.
I know how you feel.
Is this a bar? No, this is the police station. Let's not talk to the cops. Let's go to the bar. There's always a bar. Space's Choice Cantina discovered. Oh no, that cantina. Yeah, just steal the booze off the bar.
I don't know you.
I'm Alex Hawthorne. We're just embracing this persona now, aren't we? Excuse me. Nice to meet you. Too. Everyone's so friendly and welcome to this town.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
This is a company town. So you're not going to serve me a drink? Perception. Something's going on here that I should know about. And what a fine establishment it is. Could have fooled me. All I see is a bunch of drunken slobs and an ugly bartender. Let's lay on the charm, shall we?
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
We all
I
got
can
problems.
Get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Deserters? Splitters? Dang, the character quality is on a whole other level compared to Fallout. The game looks like it was like to give a try. There we go. Well, I will say, if anyone's planning on picking up on PC, it is Epic Store exclusive, so if you are dissuaded by that, I completely understand. But if not, you can use my tag, creator tag. I haven't got the link yet. We can maybe check that out afterwards once we finish the show. Yeah, nope. How did I guess, Eli? Fine by me. Let's see what's on tap. What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. If you want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing. There was something else I wanted to ask. I'm probably not going to trade with her. I'm going to see if there is actually like a general store, because we've got some extra guns and that we can sell. You're waiting a year, or are you going to hokey? Even one of the head writers for Obsidian wrote a scathing opinion piece on the exclusivity. Former head writer, okay. Yeah, because it isn't... Yeah, this was the last thing they did with Gearbox before Obsidian got snaffled up by Microsoft, isn't it? And it's Gearbox's choice to put this out through Epic, isn't it?
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
I thought she was going to say you don't deserve to live. Let's leave. I mean, just the fact that we're walking around with this giant club in hand, I'm so tempted to murder everybody. I don't know what it is about these kind of games. I mean, does it... Can we work out? Let's... Oh, Winslow. Somebody with a name.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome.
Not intimidating at all.
Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You're drunk. Edgewater? I've been asking myself that same question.
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us.
Remember to save before you go on a murderous rampage, yep. I think you've had a little too much to drink. Shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
Pig Scrub, that's the place. You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain.
So Conrad's going to be the town
Boss was
doctor.
real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Not a bad deal. You sound like you need a surgeon. No arrow to the knee?
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Is this one of the ones we're supposed to get to pay his grave fees? Right. Anybody else with a name? Cannery worker, resident, cannery worker, worker. Okay. New acquisition law. Bludgeon anything with loot. Right. Resident.
Yep. 2 whole cans of saltuna.
General store. Right, this is where we're selling shit. I mean, what do we actually have on us? I mean, we could swap that for that. We're going to have to find out how and where... Was that actually... Wow! Didn't this start off at like 100 DPS? We've only lost 20% condition and we're already losing DPS on it? Jeez. I might be wrong about that, but I think that we were much higher than that. Okay, let's sell all this excess.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix a ship. And you know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Music to my ears.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skills. That's our lying and intimidation, isn't it? Right. Sell. Your bits. We sell for 7. Okay. Not that impressive. Can we tell which one? I guess because our shotgun and our telescopic thing isn't showing up, so they're not. They're equipped. So I presume I'm okay selling these. Armor 4. How much to repair? Okay, we could swap. That's the stuff we've got there is better. Okay, it will cost us 1 to repair. Oh no, the damage 51 to 51? Hang a second, but it's saying 54 there. Let me check this. I'm trying to... Why can I not repair it? I'm pressing E. Inspect. E. Repair. Oh no, it's because it costs 119. We don't have the credits to repair it? I thought it was costing us 1. No. We just can't afford the repair job on it? Jeez, okay. Let's see about swapping armor. Tech skills, stealth skills. Hobo wear. I like the look more for this. It's fashion souls, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just hope we don't completely wreck this. I'm going to be rather disappointed else. So we might have to get up our bartering.
I'm not holding out hope.
Dissenters in our mists. The enemy sees... Our enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. What do we reckon this is? Oh, it's some kind of church.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Right. Corporate trooper.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pen.
Presumably that's the tower we're supposed to go to.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Right, can we just go in random people's houses? Let's have a look. No. Okay. We got the cannery. Nope.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard marauders.
Wilson! Corporate guard. Sure. This is somebody's home. It said corporate guard. Maybe. Well, okay. Let's just poke around. Get ourselves arrested. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look like it's stealing. There's nothing red about it. I feel like this is going to be our home base. The fact that we were allowed inside, it's got a workshop and everything. This is going to end up being where we can stay, isn't it? Nothing. Pre-sliced bread. A necklace. Energy cells. Booze. Pick up monk apple juice. Sure. Is this a respecking terminal? Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts are at a discount. Maintenance, personal terminal. Welcome, Holcomb Robert. Please enter a keyword for record search and hold down Control Alt F4, F7. Sorry, enter to compose new entry. Let's exit out. The bypass shunts are for hacking, aren't they? Time to take a shower? No. Energy cells. Right, can we like hop off the roof here? How much damage will we take? A little bit, okay. Right, we did the cantina.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Okay, random person.
What?
Abernathy?
Well, did Mr.
This is one of the people we were supposed to speak to about his grave.
Thompson, I'll be right at my post tomorrow, bright and early tomorrow, because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy. Mr. Thompson didn't send me. I heard you're muttering to yourself. You want me to tell me what's got you so nervous?
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees. Silas and me, you owe him money.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
You're about to die. Knows what? He told me everything. How long did you think you would be able to keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sorry to hear that. You're being paranoid. I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here. I think we're embracing our inner asshole.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
I'm listening. How can I help? Why do you think I'm a freelancer? Depends on what you need.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to
equivalent of antibiotics, do we think?
That medicine and bring it back to me.
I got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Oh, that's fine. What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Step softly and carry a big stick. Why can't you just buy the medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
So if you're sick, you're not allowed to get medicine. This is what we're looking forward to in a post-Brexit Britain, you know. Full privatization of healthcare, you know. Sick will have to just, you know, disappear into the gutter, and whilst the rich manage to survive. How did you get the game? It's not out until at least 9 PM tonight. Well, I got a review code for it, Fancy Pants. I was quite surprised. I got the review code about 30 minutes before we started the stream today. So I was actually having to download it whilst we were starting the stream. So, yeah. It was a review code. I was actually surprised. You and 40 other people. I mean, a fair few people. Obviously, there's been... all the big review sites have done their reviews and that on it. I think a few people have content creators-wise, have definitely got a hold of it as well. Company won't treat you because you're already sick. Exactly what I was saying.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
Sure. It's an RPG. I'm just going to pick up every quest that's handed to me.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Oh, my spleen! Anything I should know about this community center? You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know. Yeah,
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I don't feel anything. Appropriate name. Fine. And then we beat him to death. It's just every time we come out of a conversation, we're just stood there with a big stick. We better be able to afford repairing the stick. I don't know what it is, but I like large, heavy weapons. Okay.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
So this is the constable.
Nothing I can do about that.
Constable
Welcome to the
Reyes.
Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
I'm looking for work. I've got some questions for you, if you don't mind.
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got
Yep.
bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll
Not
dust
an
off
ear?
your fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you? That's the guy that broke us
His
out, isn't
likeness
it?
decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He's a scientist. We're acquainted. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. Then I landed here.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
I have no money. It's a good thing I don't belong to the Spacer's Choice family. If the board's paying, I'm willing to collect that bounty.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
There was one other thing. All right. So who do I have to talk to? I assume you were the nearest board authority. Yeah, it would make sense.
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board.
Damn shell
Also,
companies.
I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
So who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Is that a ship? What's that?
Halcyon's original colony ship, now
Okay.
repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
No, I think that's all the questions, wasn't it? Yep. Just steal your Corona? Is that cigarettes?
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Okay. So that was the cantina. Oh, the barber shop. Okay, we need to go talk to Conrad, don't we? And get his grave fees.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
No, just blood.
Physical hygiene.
There's blood on my
recapitulates
hands.
Moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures? Intimidate. I can show you my hands. Oh, go on. We have to.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
I mean, have you seen my hair?
You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Looking to repair my ship. Silas sent me to collect your dues. Prepare me my remains for what?
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
You know what you need? You need God. Your vicar? I've got some questions.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm.
Not Scientology, then.
Head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
More intimidation. You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Let's go with that.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Your medical license. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Right. Any of these we can get into? Nope. Right, so if it's got a blue surround, it looks like we can get into it. Rosemary?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
I take it she's another plague carrier. Why not? I go where I want.
Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I don't mind. Why? What's going on here? You make it sound like we're being watched.
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe
okay, so
you
we're
don't
in the
know this,
plague tent, are
but
we?
There's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
The black spot. I've got some training. I can take a look at you. How'd you get sick? I'm not worried. I don't get sick that often.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help. What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself if you fell sick. It's a little late for that.
I'm glad you see things my way. And not for nothing. But I appreciate you giving me the time of day. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Ooh. Metal ring inserted with a gem. Well, we're not going to go into stealing shit just yet.
At least I paid my gravesite fees.
Damn it. We missed the little critter. Pep pills? Well, they appear to be dead.
That's odd. Open fire! Waste of company ammo!
Are they killing the rat thing? I presume they were shooting at the rat.
No prisoners!
I don't have time for this.
I have no idea what they're shooting at. Oh, it is the rats.
Time to collect a fine bounty! They start asking you for some medicine. Come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Right, well, I mean, the weird lizards don't have anything on them. Right, so it's basically, if there's a blue door, we can go inside.
Had your rations yet?
So we did that one.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Right. Well, I guess we're going into the cannery then, aren't we? Maybe there's something around the corner here. Oh no, we came right around. Basically, it all loops around. Yep, into the cannery. There's got to be a supervisor somewhere. Got to find somebody with a name, don't we? Phyllis Granger, there we go. Oh, is this one of the people we're supposed to extract money from?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Wow. Find a dead body, you're responsible
the
for
legal
it.
term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be serious. What are you gonna do? Arrest his corpse? Vandalism, huh? Did you have to clean bits of him off the wall or something?
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset. Would have? You didn't? This Eugene guy sounds like he was more trouble than he was worth.
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
You know, I have a surefire way to make sure everyone doesn't have to worry about grave fees ever again. Just leave that there. Right. There was an office back here, wasn't there? Terminal access, Foreman Phyllis Granger. Let's look at messages. From Mr. Thompson. Medical treatment. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker, and I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other workers. We're all in this together. Soylent Green! Yes, that is the answer to all our ills. Password require. I mean, we haven't done any hacking yet. Come on, let's hack the planet. Password is Tenderfoot. Password accepted. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work. Show up. Wear a smile and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. I mean... Is... like, stolen gear, like, flagged in our inventory? Can't push any buttons. Nope. The cannery is very quiet for being like the main place of business. Kind of giant glowy battery type thing. I was wondering if that's what we can put in our logs. South Tuna canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with the Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family and allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try and arrange a wage deduction instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness is the body's in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. Right, basically we don't want a job here. Just take the drugs. Take the drugs. No. Right. Can I get to the tower? Right. Did we go... Was there anything over here? That door doesn't go anywhere. This might do, though. Oh no, that's back out. Okay. They do just look like giant batteries, which we should be able to unplug. Right, let's see if we can... Well, we'll throw a save in here. Let's see if we can get past this guy and head towards that tower. Yes, no? Hardcore parkour? No. We're not climbing the wall. So what was with coming back here? I thought we were supposed to get to the tower. Why is this guy guarding this bit? It's a forklift of some sort. Right, so we have got a journal, don't we? He might be able to help you find part you need for your next ship. It's wanted for murder and crimes against the region. Kill her and bring... Okay, we can go kill marauders. Maybe we should do that. That's a nice, easy thing to do, isn't it? Go kill people. I can get behind that. So I guess we just leave town. Although it did say about seeing the vicar as well, didn't it?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I'm looking for a power regulator. How do you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning.
In the cannery?
If you're
We
considering
were in there. We
wandering
didn't see
around
anybody.
outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
And why is that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Let me guess. The book is porn, actually. And he just wants it for his private collection. A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? He's a book burner. Kill him! I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it. I am enjoying it. It's definitely nailing that Fallout feel. Also, hi. How are we, Alison? Yeah, we're going to say about burning the book.
No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look.
It's porn. It's a copy of the Kama Sutra. He wants to look at the etchings on it, doesn't he?
Layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling argument. Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little more about this book before we agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay, so they said the guy was inside the cannery? Let's switch back our thing then. Oh, we just went round. I didn't see the lift. Do 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 do.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You Reed? I was told I should talk to you. So you must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform? What are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying.
Does it
yourself
involve
in the process.
excessive violence? Let's hear it. Frying myself? Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Tell me what I need to do. What a surprise. I would never have guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs.
This is where we get to decide, do we side with the town or the deserters?
To come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
So, who would we side with, deserters or the town? Personally, I'm all for anarchy, freedom, and rebellion. Don't know what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
And she can provide us with a counteroffer. How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if
She's
that's all right
cute.
with you, Mr.
I mean,
Thompson.
do we want a little friend? I mean, we were going to go solo, weren't we?
Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may
Oh,
prove
she's
useful to
talented, is she? Sure, I could use the company. I don't need Pravetti's help. At least not yet. Not at the moment. We're doing fine on our own.
I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion. She knows her way around the Vale.
I'm fine on my own.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business and all, so I'm sure you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage, fixing stuff.
Well, we've seen one garage.
Like I do.
You may find Miss Holcomb at her garage once she and I are done talking. I want you to know I appreciate what you're doing for us, even if you are a stranger. Best of luck to you. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it...
Okay. Well, we'll go murder some marauders and find this Adelaide as well. And that's probably where we'll wrap things up. Oh no, this is straight to the botanical lab. No, this is outside, isn't it? Oh, maybe it goes out a different door. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. When you inhale a finishes off a stack of consumables, you automatically reload. Charge up weapons with like a plasma rifle will consume more ammo with a longer charge. Also inflict a lot more damage. Handle with negotiating subterfuge or a big hammer. Yes. Right. I guess we should get a gun out just in case for, like... We need the big hammer for a close-up work, don't we? I mean, any of these things pickable? Marauder? Yeah. Hooligan. I guess I could creep. Oh, that's another guy. Right, maybe we can go slashy slashy. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. Ouch. That hurts. Come on, come here. You're just waiting there. Ready? Charge! Right. That's all we needed to do. Just stab people in the back. Oh, booze. Stuff. Heavy ammo. Well, we need a heavy weapon then, don't we? Armor parts. Adrenatime. That's going to be for recharging our, like, VATS thing, isn't it? Oh, I missed that these were explosive barrels, did I? Right. Let's see if there's anything hiding around here. Nope, we got a red door. So that's going to be locked out. Junkyard discovered. Sounds like there's something moving around there. Damaged mechanical sentry. Let's have a slightly larger weapon then for this, shall we? The 5 damage types. Physical, plasma, corrosion, shock, and N-ray. Well, it doesn't matter if you smash them in the back of the head, apparently. Combat drone? Oh, hello. Just all the loot. I mean, we've not hit like an encumbrance level yet, but we took a lot of extra strength, so we should be able to carry a lot of shit, shouldn't we? Oh, more boxes. All the boxes. Quests. Grave sites. Fees. 3 of these. Weapon parts. I mean, maybe we should put some points in engineering and then we can do repairs to our own gear. Mods. Consumables. Healing enhancer. Carbohydrates. 200% natural health regeneration. Okay. Faster regen, faster regen. Tangy sauce made of real atmospheric contaminations from Tartarus. Base health plus 25%. Ah, so that just ups our max health for 2 minutes. Made in space. Alcohol. Personally attributes +1. Hangover -1 to dex. Perception charm lasts for 30 seconds. Regen, regen, regen. Base health up. Sugary drink. Body attributes by +1 for 30 seconds. Bonus to extra headshots, weak spot damage. Companion ability. Okay. I mean, we're at 91%, we're fine. 77, this is wearing down pretty quick. Ooh, though. 113. Is this... No, it's one-handed. Oh, okay. That's a two-handed. 44. With bleed. Maybe we want to make stuff bleed. If it bleeds, we can kill it. It's less damage, though. Sure. Well, we'll go and find the person we're supposed to find. Is this where we fought the people? Yeah, this is where we fought people. Follow the path. Oh, shit. Ouch. Right, come on. Round here. Oh, why am I... Can't hit anything. Right, we're going to have to step back here and probably heal up. Right. Come on. Let's get some regen going. They don't know where I am. I'm so stealthy. Ow. Oh, shit in hell. Oh, okay. Well, we died. I wonder... Now, is there an autosave system? There is. Well, how long ago was that? I guess we just look. 152. Go on, then. So, there's somebody with giant body armor. So, maybe we should be a bit more stealthy. He says as he runs full tilt. Ooh, fresh body. Hello. Right. Multiples. Ringleader. Okay, that's probably why we went down. An hooligan. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him and stab him in the back with a giant meat cleaver. Abandoned outpost discovered. Does sound like they've got like some critter I'm hearing. Let's have him patrol this way. Like I said, stab him in the back, hopefully. How far does he come? Go on, turn your back. There we go. That's how we take care of business. Oh, there we go. There's the critter. Level 3! Okay. Nothing? Nothing on the body? This guy's got to have something. Retrofitted power armor. Is power armor a copyrighted thing? Let's have a look. Can we put on the power armor? Plus 16, heavy. 9. I mean, I'm guessing heavy's going to slow us down. Let's see how quickly we move with this. Doesn't seem to affect our speed much. Okay, we've got some power armor now, apparently. Nothing. Okay, well. Oh, no, we don't have nothing to unlock it. Armor parts. Oh, well, we could set up business in here. Messages? From J. Bartel. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened up for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of a Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here amongst the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. So there's been a Great War somewhere along the lines. Oh, and yoink, yoink, yoink. Collector's letters. Just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. I don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. I take it that's my vicar quest, then. Yeah. Search the collector's domicile. So this was his domicile, okay. Found the toilet. Anything hiding? Nope. We got some skill points as well to spend. Energy cells. Is it worth a hack? We only have 4. Would those be better used getting into a door or something? Possibly. Ah, screw it. Better be worth it. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered legal activity and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. Sentry saber, armor parts, and bits. Ah, okay, we could have sneaked our way up if that was necessary. Looks like a revolver parts. I think we're going to have to put points into engineer, aren't we, or something? Skills. Field repairs. Repair weapons and armor in your inventory. Yeah, that's what we want. So we're going to have to put some points in tech. Improve your weapons and armor from the workbench. Oh, I see. Our stealth is knocked down because we're wearing this heavy-ass thing. Though we're never going to be particularly stealthy. It is affecting our lockpicking, though. I'm going to get enough to get 20 in engineering. And then our last 3 more into our melee? Yes, why not? Are we happy with that? Sure. Let's apply all that. Yep. So we should be able to do repairs to shit, shouldn't we? Weapons from your inventory. So yeah, if we go into inventory now, our giant ass club, we repair it. Weapon parts required 11. Your weapon. Wow, it takes a lot of parts to repair as well. So I guess you've got to wait until, like, it's almost about to get destroyed for it to be actually worthy. Either that you start breaking down more gear. Because that was the thing. It did say about you were able to disassemble. No, disassemble. Weapons and that. So I guess every kind of junk weapon you find, you disassemble it to get parts to repair the shit you really want. Probably. Anyway. Another 320 meters that way. Now, so is this going to be the community center? It kind of looks like it. There's bound to be more marauders. Yep, there they are. Vandals. Is this thing active? Abandoned industrial zone. Shiny servos. So I'm guessing sneaking around is a viable tactic. Okay. That's what a mine looks like. Why have we got the weird... Is this good? I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it, Rolt. I mean, if you're a fan of Fallout, you are definitely going to dig this. Let's just say that. Well, we know that's a landmine. We've learnt from experience. I am hearing what sounds like a critter again. What do we reckon? Do we think we can climb up there? Zoe Chandler? You want, what, Adrena time? Okay, there's somebody in here. We can't climb. More landmines, okay. It's certainly more Fallout than in BioShock. I presume I can shoot these things. Oh, hello. I see tamed canids. Oh, I get it. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Oh, shit. Apparently there was a mine there. And now we're doing our best archer impression. I don't know what it is. US. Oh, hello. Wow, I think we woke them all up.
Right in the vitals.
Okay, let's hide around here. They're gonna have trouble getting up here. Oh, no, they're not. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Apparently, nope. We're still alive somehow. We killed everything big and nasty, I think? Let's wait for more stuff to come up this direction, shall we? Oh, shit, no. Well, the doggy killed us. What button is it to regen health? There was a healing item. I can't remember what it was. What is it? Controls. Keybinds. Inhaler is on F. Okay. Now we find out when it last saved. Manta Queen. Okay. There's a giant-ass insect. Oh, after we got hit by the landmine. Okay. Right, I'm all for stabbing that guy in the back that's on sentry duty again. I suppose we should get used to quick saving a little more often. Somebody called Zoe Chandler has to be in this building. We're overhearing them talk. I'm fairly sure... Let's throw a quick save in here. Still killing this one is probably our best way to kickstart this. Though we just stand by the door and hack everything that comes through, rather than trying to run and hide. Oh, they weren't alerted. Surprisingly, they weren't alerted this time. Apparently, I was sneaky enough that time around. Well, we know there's somebody with giant-ass power armor. We should probably be cautious of. Let's throw a save in here. No more landmines. Take some money. Sure. Ooh, is that nicotine? No, it's a bar of soap or something. Oh, and Dervish Mist. I'm guessing that's like somebody coming in here? I think they're just staying outside, aren't they? I don't think they come inside unless they're alerted. Right. Right. Vandal. Is that the... That was the one with the big power armor. It's 60, but it only for consoles right now. For Steam, if... I'm on the PC version, but it's Epic Store. So it is available on PC. Well, as of tomorrow. Yeah, it's Epic exclusive for a year. Right, so I'm seeing a couple of dogs, at least 2 regular marauders, and... Oh, is that an explosive? That might be an explosive. What do we reckon? Ah, that's the alert thing. We just saw it going up. Right, let's let the doggy forget that we're here, and let's see if we can blow up that barrel next to the boss-like character. What do you reckon? What do we think our accuracy is like?
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that. That had to hurt.
Oh, shit. Come on. One by one. There you go. Is that it? There was definitely more. Ah, these are the specific marauders we were supposed to kill. Okay. Okay, well. How about we shoot you in the head? Not that guns are our thing, but it's probably a good way of starting a fight.
Stand and deliver!
Next. Come on, just all line up.
Come back, mate!
Any more for any more. There's one more. Come on. Here we go. Might be Windows Store 2 with Xbox Game Pass. Don't know. Possibly. It might be day and date release. But it depends on what the terms of the exclusivity deal with Epic is. Also, greetings, Jackal Gamer. How are you doing today? Okay, have we murdered everybody in this little enclave? Plus, have we carried a lot of stuff? Item repair. Well, I mean, this is at 56%. Though we have replacements for it. I just want to repair my big club, but I don't want to destroy it completely. Ooh. It's a level 3. We are level 3 now. Let's replace that with that. Also, our measly pistol. Any of these any better? No. We're going to learn how to break down weapons for parts, I think. But we have a big shotgun now as well. I think I murdered everybody in this bit. You're good. I'm glad. Right. Nope. Explosives? Explosives. Okay, it's very hard to distinguish between the explosives and the, oh, random person?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
We don't want followers! You sound confused or possibly unscrewed. Not for free. I'm very expensive.
Oh, well that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps.
Yeah, but they're all dead now.
You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
It is Game Pass, but day one, but I'm not sure if it's Windows Store though. Yeah, this is it. Can you explain the bars at the top? Once we get back there, I will try and figure them out. Need to clarify something for me?
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive? Are you from Edgewater? There was something else, actually.
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
It's all about the drugs. And how are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Edgewater?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
No, that was it. Okay. So she's essentially a merchant then, or... I've got a feeling she'll end up being a follower. So that we can get in here. I wonder if you could have a robot as a follower. Too bad this isn't third person. Can't play first person games. Oh, okay. We have no things to crack that. Okay. What about... Nope, not the toolbox. Oh, but there is that. Let's at least... Oh, shit. Ow! I didn't even see it! You can barely watch as well. Is it like the motion blur thing? It just makes you slightly nauseous? I have to admit, I prefer, like, third-person action games, but I think this works. Now, there's more marauders there. But we are gone 7 now. I kind of feeling like we should maybe wrap things up for the day. So I wonder if there's another path to where we're supposed to go. Oh, hello, no. Let's not. It's the unsteady camera's screen effects, yeah.
Huh?
I think... What's that? Ah, it's just a box. He may be coming over here. Also, we've got a weird, like, pistol thing at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, you were saying, asking me about the bars. So, red bar is our health. Purple bar is our, it's the equivalent of what VATS is in this game. It's time dilation, something or other. Temporal time dilation. Which we press Q and everything goes... And then the white bar is XP, as far as I can tell. Right. Well, shall we just run into the fray and try and murder everybody? Sure. Let's Leroy Jenkins this shit. There's another person somewhere. Just slice off all the limbs. Oh, there we go. Right. Is that everybody? I believe so. This is all you need to do is just go two-handed weapons all the time. Bunch of armor, run in, slice everybody to pieces. Who needs guns when you have large, heavy implements? Any more marauders between us and them? No, I think we've finally found a safe spot.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem? I'm looking for Adelaide. Need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Is this, their version of Preston Garvey? It's just the hat. Looking for geothermal plant. Know anything about it? Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
You chop off her head. I mean, I've been so tempted, because every time you come out of a conversation, you're just holding your weapon there. It's just so easy to just, like, left-click accidentally. Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and
We just found her.
without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Upbeat little strange loves Rizzos. Yeah, I met Zoe. She was in a marauder camp.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, marauder camp? Is she alright?
She's annoying. I mean, in the head, or she's become one of them, calls herself the Queen of the Marauders.
Zoe's family. Chiding her is our purview, not yours. You could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
No questions about
I'll tell
Zoe.
you what I can.
How well do you know
Well,
her?
enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. I can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was
Such
lazy
sass.
and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Okay, well, let's get to the greenhouse, and that's where we will call it. Yeah. Okay, here feels like the best place to hit the save, and we will call it there for the day, shall we? So let's bounce on back to the main, because I need to go get some food. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I feel like we probably will be diving back into this. Whether we start afresh, I kind of like the build we've gone for. I don't know. It's going to be one of those you're going to tweak and just try and find like your ideal playstyle, more than likely. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was just like a very kind of quick and dirty first look. I mean, we like it quick and dirty here, don't we? But yeah, let's chuck a mark in here, and I'm apparently being played out by Fluffy.